Huh? पंचवीस सेकंद झाले.
Hello friends, I am Suraj MUJAWAR. I am the mechanical student of annasaheb dange College of Engineering and Technology ashta. Me and my group members are working on a project which deals with design and manufacturing of fixture on conventional lathe machine. Friends, let us see the sponsorship details. This project is sponsored by Adonitech Industries Private Limited Satara, and the title of project is Design and Development of Fixture to conduct a growing operation with continuous increment in depth and for a specified length. So this is the title of project, and now we move to our problem definition. So to design and develop a fixture for conventional lathe machine to carry out a growing operation with following constraints. So first constraint is continuous increment in depth of groove, and another is the length of groove if measured along a circumference of cylindrical raw material. In terms of angle, it is around 270 degree. So here you see one figure, one cylindrical component is there, and we mark the degrees on the component. So at starting means 0 degree, our depth of cut should be 0, and as the degree increases up to 270 degree, the maximum depth of cut will be 3 mm. After that there will be a dwelling period, and in that dwelling period there is no any cutting operation. So it is like a eccentric growing operation on conventional lathe. The components used for making our project are as follows. First is cam. Due to only cam, we can achieve our required eccentric growing operation with continuous depth. The slider is used for achieving the sliding motion for our whole assembly. Then another is MS plate. We can mount all the assembly on our MS plate only, so we can use it. The roller bearings are used to reducing the friction in spindle. The spindle is important component, and we can insert the cam in the spindle with press fit. The pedestal bearings are used to reducing the friction in the cam, and the extension springs are used for retracting or return motion of whole assembly when our operation is complete. So these are components. We manufacture it by using wire cutting machine. The base diameter of our cam is 100 mm, and the maximum distance we achieve by using cam is 3 mm only. So that is all about our cam. Now the second component is slider. We use the slider having dimensions. Now we'll see the another components by 220 mm. We require slider for sliding motion of assembly like this. So that's all about slider. The next component is extension springs. We deliberately use here for return action of fixture when complete operation is carried out. We use pair of extension springs. The solid length of our extension spring is 70 mm and the wire diameter of our spring is 2 mm only. Here you see the extension springs. Let us see the roller and pedestal bearings. We use it here having 620 mm number. The spindle is another important component. All major components like cam, job holder, feed wheel is assembled to spindle with press feed. The spindle having standard size of 38 mm diameter, we use it here. The standard inner diameter of our roller bearing is 35 mm. So we machine the spindle, that is, we carried out the turning operation on spindle from both ends. As you see here, the inner portion of our spindle is tapered, so it helps us for inserting the job holder in it. It is very important for inserting the job holder having tapered outer diameter. Now we'll see the bearing casing. We tap it for inserting M08 bolts for fixing the plates. Let us see how it is carried out. First, we insert a bolt in it. By using the align key, we fitted it with plate and this type of bearing casing. And after making this assembly, it looks like this. Now the another operation is press fitting all the components like bearings, cam and bearing casing in the spindle. For that purpose, we use the hydraulic press having capacity of 2 tons. That is, that much force is exerted by this machine. As you all know, we are students and we don't have the working skills as compared to the worker. And the press fitting is the operation which requires very high skilled operators. The workers which is shown in this video are very skilled. They having good knowledge about their work, so we decided to take the help from them. In this video, you clearly seen how the press fitting is carried out for our whole project. This is the handle. By using this handle, we exert the pressure on these bearings. This is the hydraulic operated press, and this is having the lot of advantages because of its robust construction, having more mechanical advantage and less efforts exerted by these workers. So this is our final setup. You can clearly see here all the setup is mounted on a machine bed. The handle is provided for rotate the cam. The job is attached here. You can see here. This is very easy for load and unload the job. The rotating cutter is mounted on a chuck. When we switch on the motor and the chuck start rotating, now we'll see The handle is provided here. When we rotate this handle, then it gives the feed. So this is the other view. You can clearly see here, when I rotate this, the whole job, cam and the roller start rotating. As you see here, with the help of bearings, I mounted the disc, and this disc is very important because the whole cam is rotate or roll on the disc. This is very important for reducing the friction, because the cam is very important and the accuracy is very important for the operation. When I rotate this handle, it gives the axial motion to whole assembly towards the tool. As you see here, the motion of component towards the rotating tool, you can see here, it is very smooth operation and there is no any vibration in there. And after that, when the required position is achieved, then we start the check and we carry out our operation. So this is the final. Friends, let us see the working of our project.
Sir.
After completion of our operation, the job looks like this. Here you clearly see at the starting the depth is 0 and it continuously increasing up to 270 degree. Hence we achieve our required target.
Thanks for watching us.